Hello, hi. Thank you for coming. Good to see all of you. I haven't done many of these, so I'm going to be referring back to my notes. So I'm here to talk to you about flow. So the title of the presentation is Transform Your SAP Output and Correspondence with Powerful and Dynamic Emails Fast. My name is Kate, as has been said before, and I'm here joined by my colleague Chris Scott. So this morning I will be introducing Flow Email Builder that will help you design funky, beautiful emails. And I will describe how emails are an important part of your digital transformation strategy. I'll show you how you could ditch SAP forms and SAP scripts, and smart forms. There we go. So quick agenda for today. I'm going to talk about the background and describing how we see the need for an email solution. I'll introduce Flow and some use cases. I'm also going to show you a demo where you'll see how we design beautiful emails with a product. We'll talk a bit about pricing and a great offer we have for Sapphire entities, and then a summary as well. Okay, so I'll begin with the SAP email problem, what we see as the SAP email problem. There are hundreds of SAP-generated emails. Most of them are triggered automatically at a particular point in the process, either through workflow notifications or document outputs. And the standard approach for document output is a plain email, and you get a PDF attachment, which looks something like that. And the standard approach for the workflow notifications is just another plain email. The problem with this is twofold. The emails don't look very nice, and the focus is usually on the attachment itself, not the email. And if you were to build a beautiful email, you would have to use HTML, and you'll have to get a technical team involved to get that done. We felt that email, in this world where SAP have developed all these great things, email really has been left out. And we thought there would be an opportunity here to increase user and customer experience with our email builder, which I'll talk about later. Okay, so if we consider the communities you correspond with these days, there's employees, partners, contractors, and of course customers. In the most scenarios, email is the only form of communication. To most of these people, you're not sending out app notifications or SMS messages or phone calls, but you are sending out emails. And we think that that is really important. Each email helps to shape the user and customer experience, either for good or for bad. It is an essential part of an organization's communication strategy. Email has replaced fax and print almost entirely. And it is no longer the attachment that is the document of record, but the email itself. If you think about the email you get from Amazon, the invoice is now in the body of the email, not an attachment. And that's what you'd expect for your customers and your recipients. So in the world of spam and, oh, there we go. Right? So in the world of spam and unnecessary notifications, email has become increasingly important, and different email content has different relevance to different recipients. To stand out, you shouldn't be using the same boilerplate for everybody, but dynamically tailor the email and include or exclude what might be pertinent to each recipient. Our solution is Flow. It is an ABAP add-on that is included on top of your SAP solution, which means that you set up and use Flow through normal SAP menus. Flow provides a module for email management, which includes defining the email types and all the business logic. So getting the data, the images, senders and recipients, everything, all the components that you need to build an email. It also includes an email builder, which I'll talk a bit more about later, where you can store recipient lists for mass communication. At runtime, Flow is an email generator. This can be entirely data-driven. You can build dynamic content based on SAP data. The content, the emails could be very simple or very complex. We can support whatever needs you have. And the content could be dynamically generated for each recipient. There could also be nested, multiple levels of nested content. So, for example, think of your most complicated invoice. How would that look? We could have that in the body of the email. Flow provides powerful integration with the SAP data. Because we deliver it as an API, this can be triggered from any non-SAP system, passing whatever data you need. We're also integrated into SAP authorizations, so you can control who can do what. Messages are sent out from SAP as normal, so your basis team can manage them using the same tools. Next, we're going to talk about some use cases. So process notifications is one of the major use cases we see for Flow. These can be triggered in various different ways, notably from SAP workflow. So instead of plain workflow notifications with no data and possibly attachments, you can have all the information you require in the body of the email. So you can populate the data given the recipient that you are trying to reach. Another use case is document output. With Flow, you can replace plain-looking email like that and the PDF attachment. So you can have a beautiful graphical-looking email. Logos can change dynamically, and the information can be included or excluded based on SAP business logic. You can replace SAP scripts, SAP smart forms, and Adobe with Flow. And that's a really important win. You can also send mass correspondence. The emails you send can be tailored to each recipient, as we've talked about before. Oh, that was the next slide. There we go. Yeah, they can be tailored to different communities you're reaching out, the ones that we've discussed already. Now I'll show you a quick demo where you can see the Flow email builder. Yep. So it's just that one there. So that's the graphical interface for our email builder. So we are selecting an email without any content first, and then we drag and drop the things we want to use. There is a header block in the library where you could use the same blocks to drag and drop for different emails, so they could be consistent to your brand. We make the changes here in the graphical user interface. You don't need any extra technical skills. You would be using this like any other business user program or tool. We can add a text block. And right, so it updates automatically. You see exactly what you're doing, and you have the graphical view of the email as you're building it at the given moment. Your business users on the team could make the emails. You could pass it on to whoever might, it's not just one person who could use this tool. It could be multiple people across your organization. We can have hyperlinks, tables, bullet points, etc. It's very versatile tool. So I can now also add styling to the text, choose different fonts, scales, highlight different colors. Also have background properties, and you could change the padding to make your email look nicer. Now we're going to look at making a table. And here we have blocks where the data would be populated. So data from SAP would come into the email. So it's only been a couple minutes and we've already created half an email that could just be sent out just like that. We have pasted some HTML as well, so if you do have currently HTML as part of your SAP emails, you could reuse that, or you could code it up with the user-friendly tools. That could also be in the library, which is shared between all the different email types that you would create and you would send out. So it reduces the amount of work you need to do. So maybe in the beginning, you will get your branding right and create the library. And then if you need to change a couple of things or add new emails, it'd be very fast to add anything on top of that. So here we're saving and previewing the email. That's how it would look when it goes out to Mail Outlook or Gmail, whatever email client you're using. Maybe we want to go back and change a few things. That's what we're doing here. Just make it look a little nicer. So now we have some test data that's going to come in from SAP backend. And here where we could send out the emails and specify the recipients we'll be sending out to, we can see the data has come in now. And doesn't that just look great? So that's a new Flow email builder. Perfect. So with Flow, you can build emails in two ways. You can code the email up in HTML, or you could use the graphical email builder we've just shown you in the demo. Flow Email Builder is a business user tool for creating and changing emails. For the first time, business users can take charge of SAP output. It is easy to use, as you've seen for yourselves. And the content, it connects to your SAP dev system or your production system, so you can make changes quickly without IT. So that's how the graphical view looks like. Oh. So we've done that. Next slide. Pricing. So hopefully you can see how Flow could add to your communication strategy and how it can make a dramatic impact in your organization. The pricing for Flow is very simple. It is one flat fee for multiple users for unlimited users and unlimited emails. We provide it on a subscription basis. It is just $1,249 per month, which is just under $15,000 per year. One flat fee. And as part of the Flow Email Builder launch, we are offering 50% off for Sapphire attendees. So you'll be able to use Flow with the free trial, which is 60 days, and then try it out for half price for the first year, as long as you do it before September. So just a quick summary. Flow enables you to deliver top quality communication, the kind that we all expect these days as consumers. It helps you extend your SAP UX strategy to more user points. Email content is easy to manage by business users, and it is a great tool for mass correspondence. And we have a free trial. So please give it a go. And if there are any questions, we could take them now. But you could also come see us at our booth just over on the other side of the theater. Thank you very much.
All right, let's give it up for Kate. You survived, Kate.
Yay!
All right. Remember that time you did your first presentation at the theater at SAP Sapphire?